Hello friends and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. And if you are not new here, thank you so much for all of your support here on my YouTube channel. So today I have my finished, completed December daily flip through for 2021. I can't believe I finished it. I will say that past years, it takes me months to finish. Sometimes I wouldn't even finish until almost close to the next December. So I'm very proud of myself. A lot of these videos are on Patreon, and there are a couple here on my YouTube channel. I will pop them up in the little eye if you guys have not checked those out. I have like a kit that I built. I did a whole video on the kit that I used. And then I think I have 2 process videos here on my YouTube channel. Everything else was over on Patreon last month. And if you would like to see those videos, I would love to have you check out my Patreon membership community. It's a fun place and you get lots of exclusive stuff from me. So first of all, I used a Simple Stories album, and this one is quite bigger than what their other ones have been. And I actually thought that I was going to need it, and I actually did really good with not getting super bulky this year, because I put multiple pages or multiple stories on the same page with like tip-ins and flip outs, whatever you call them. So I'm pretty proud of myself. So this is what the inside looks like. Here we have our title page that I did, and I did an acetate, which was super fun. This video is on my YouTube channel if you guys would like to check that out. And here's the back side of it. And then there is the picture of, my wreath, my Christmas wreath that I absolutely love. We got last year. And then we have story 2, which was Starbucks with the bestie. Yeah, love this one. I did use mostly Simple Story, 2 collections from Simple Stories, and also some Pretty Little Studio stuff. But I will have the collections and stuff that I used in the description box below. So here is story number 3. I got some chocolate truffles from Trader Joe's. Say that 5 times fast. And then this one, I used another acetate. I had this snowflake acetate in my stash. I'm not sure where it's from. And I hot glued some pom-pom trim. I will say that I messed up here. It's not completely straight. And it irritates me, but it is what it is. I love this little collage of Maggie. And then we have a picture of Emily and Maggie over here for our story number 4. And then we have our story number 5, which was antique shopping. I got this actually for Christmas, and we turned it into like a coffee station, coffee bar, and I absolutely love it. Story number 6 is actually a story about how this, how Christmas Story is one of, or not Christmas Story, oh my gosh. Christmas Vacation is one of our favorite Christmas movies, and it's actually a meme. I believe this one is on my YouTube channel as well. And then on the back side, I just kind of did like a filler page, which I really actually really like. I like the little scene. And I did a little bit of journaling about my first charcuterie board here. And this one is on my YouTube channel as well. And then the back side of that was the same day. So it was day 7. And I did some of my Christmas wrapping, present wrapping, whatever. I really like this page. I love the large photo. This is the first time that I've done like a large photo and made it into like a shape that wasn't just like a rectangle. So I really liked that. And then we have story 8, which is My Child Never Lets Me Take Pictures. But then also the Christmas tree with all the wrapped presents underneath of it. And then we have a filler card right there. story 9 is about my mom's dog that passed away last year. And I did a little journaling about that. And then this is an older photo. And then day 10, or story 10, is actually one of my favorite childhood gifts. I think I was in like middle school and I asked for the vitamin C CD, like the vitamin C brand, like the band vitamin C. And I asked for the CD, and my grandmother got me a bottle of vitamin C, like the supplement, the vitamin. It was hilarious. It's a whole thing. It's still talked about these days. She says she swears that she did it as a joke, but then I didn't actually get the CD because she lost it. Anyways, hilarious. It was funny. It was so funny, and it's still, like I said, talked about to these days. And then I put my Christmas list on the back there, along with the photo of myself in front of the Christmas tree, which was story number 11, kind of my list, and then the picture of me. I love this one. I love this one too. So I think, I can't remember if, yeah, I think I did. So I had a December daily crafty hangout party for my Patreon in Facebook rooms, which is kind of like Zoom, but it's like unlimited. You get longer than an hour. And so we hung out and worked on projects together. I don't think everybody worked on December Daily, but that was kind of like the purpose of it. But people that didn't do December Daily were also welcome. Welcome to do whatever project you wanted to work on, but that's what I worked on, and I completed story 12, which is about our gingerbread houses, and then story 13, which is about some hot chocolate that Emily made. And then I also did this page during the hangout, which is 14 Starbucks. And then 15, which was the weather. And then I journaled about that. And then we open it up here and we have story 16 and 17. And I love the way that this turned out. I did use little Velcro dots to hold everything in place, if you hear that. This was actually an older Simple Stories pack that had like these kinds of like fold outs pre-made, and they were super not my style anymore, and I had never even used them. I bought them years and years. I think they were from like 2013. And I was so proud of myself that I used it. I just covered it. It had like a vintage Santa Claus on the front. And so I just covered it with some paper and then my photo. And I really, really love the way that that one came together. And then this one is just like a little filler thing that came in the album. And then this one I decided to use as a little filler page as well and just do some like decorating. So I used the back side for story 18. I love the way that this came out. Again, this is on my Patreon. I did another little Velcro, and then this was the story for story 18, which was Emily did my makeup. And then I did a little journaling about how I love spending that time with her. And then story 19 was a family Christmas party that we went to. Just a picture of all the kids. 20 was smoothies that Emily and I had for, I don't know, for the 20th story. We love smoothies. So this one is another meme for story 21. I'm keeping it pretty basic and simple. A lot of these things don't have journaling because they're pretty straightforward. And I think that's one reason why I kept it like super, super not bulky, because I really, on the things that I wanted to journal about, I journaled. And on the ones that I didn't feel like needed journaling, I didn't journal. For story number 22, we have a picture of our fire with the Christmas lights in the background, and that whole like information and story is on my Patreon as well. And then on the back side, we have a filler. And then for 24, it's just a little, it talks about some of our holiday traditions. And this is on Patreon as well, but I just put this tool, like it's got little stars on it, like foiled stars. This tool came in a Felicity Jane kit, like from 2018, I believe. And I thought that it looked pretty. I felt like the little circle needed something to pull it out. So there's that. And I've added some little stickers. Then we have another filler card. And then we have story number 25 or day 25, whatever. And this was Christmas presents, opening Christmas presents. And that is my December daily. So I decided, since I also did Project Life this year, well, for 2021, I decided to only go to day 25 or story 25 because I also documented the rest of the year and the rest of December in that album. So I was repeating photos. I had repeated photos. I know all of these are repeated photos. And some of them throughout the album, but I felt like it was good. So that's another reason why it's probably not as thick or as bulky. I think it's like the perfect size. There's definitely still more room for a couple pages if I wanted to add a couple pages. But I really like it, and it's not super bulky. I love this album. I definitely could have put more in it, but I love it. So that is my completed December daily for 2021. I hope that you all enjoyed this flip through, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have an amazing day. Bye, friends.